following the horrific events on the Re-Esti's capital city. The guardians of the Great Tomb of Nazareth return home to their master Aints Woolgown. Aints has some of the floor guardians take a day off. The ladies spend time by the 6th floor lake, where Albedo learns she cannot ride her bicorn mount, summoned due to her being a pure maiden. To the other two ladies were shock. Meanwhile, Aints sends a memo to the male floor guardians to meet later for a bathhouse gathering for relaxation. Later on, as Aints is in his personal quarters practicing his Overlord posturing, he exits to meet with Mare and Albedo. But after a heartfelt admission of joy over having them in his life, Albedo succumbs to her lust and tries to rape Aints in his office. It is with the total efforts of the guards and Mare that Albedo was removed. In the evening, the men are relaxing in the spa house, but hearing Albedo blatantly try to climb the wall, when a defense golem, programmed by Lucifer, attacks them for lacking bathing manners. Aints orders the male floor guardians to help the ladies, internally hoping next time they will have more time to relax.
The next day,
Aints brings together the NPCs to review the grand plan overall, with Demiurge recounting, when really he just wants to learn the demon's thought process. It is revealed that all the NPCs are planning world domination, with Aints completely oblivious, as Demiurge states this was Aints' goal, ascertained by his actions, starting with Karn village being subjugated with no casualties and having the residences living peacefully. Thus, it meant Aints wanted world domination and experimenting on ruling his subjects. Meanwhile, at Karn village, Enfira is spending entire nights developing a potion for Aints, while Henry is caring for the goblin troop as they teach and protect the village. Henry has even given names to each goblin. The only new resident to the village was Brita, who quit as an adventurer after surviving her encounter with Shaltir after running low on medicinal herbs. Henry, Enfira, and 3 goblins search the forest for said herb, finding a growing patch. They see a wounded hobgoblin child being hunted by a Barghest, so the goblins supported by Enfira kill the dark beast, saving the child. Enfira uses the experimental purple potion to fully heal Agu, the boy hobgoblin. Agu explains that he was attacked by minions of the Giant of the East, who himself has allied with the demon Snake of the West. This shifts the balance of power in the forest, threatening the village. Henry, Enfira, and the goblin troop bring Agu to Karn village to inform them of the situation in the Great Forest. Some time ago, the Monument of Ruin was being built and guarded by undead, and after the Great Beast of the South vanished, the Giant of the East allied himself with the demon Snake of the West to defeat whoever this master of the undead may be. Taking into account a possible threat, Brita goes to inform the Vigilante Committee to ready evacuation procedures, while Enfira asks Lupus Regina to deliver a purple potion to Aints with a progress report, while Lupus nominates to ask Aints for aid. Henry believes they should do their own efforts first. After the meeting, the goblin troop warn Agu not to trust Lupus Regina, that she is more dangerous than she lets on. At night, the goblin troop find the rest of Agu's tribe and group of ogres. One goblin, Jujum, instructs Henry to act as alpha to make them submissive, which works, and they swear loyalty, as the survivors need medical treatment. Enfira must stay up all night while Henry goes to Erantil in the morning. Arriving at the main gate, her goblin General Horn is detected and is about to be put in custody, until Momon arrives to vouch for her and she is released. As Henry goes about her day, Momon covertly allows her to ask the Adventurers Guild for aid with the trouble in the forest. After a hectic day, Henry meets her goblin troop and offer new weapons out of thanks for all they have done for the village, with the troop in a state of intense gratitude. Upon return, Henry is voted as new village chief, but is taken aback by this and consults Lupus Regina and Enfira. After a self-reflective talk with Enfira, Henry decides to accept the position over the village high above.